Okay, hello everybody and welcome to my first ever Plan With Me video. I will be using these Caress Press inserts and I am using silver foil with this kit. So I have my underlays from my shop and then I am using this kit from ScribblePrintsCo that was gifted to me. So I'm going to go through everything that I have. It is the ultimate kit, so these are the full boxes. The checklist page, which I'm just going to put to the side because I will not use that. And this is an older format. Cute little pizza box. So the little things still have the icons on them. And then that's the bottom washi. And then I have the blonde family boxes. The label sampler, glitter headers, this is a 15mm washi in pink, and then the couple stickers. So I'm gonna get right into this. As I'm laying down the base, I had you guys ask me some questions on Instagram. I will answer those as many as I can while I'm putting down the base, and then I will zoom in and explain what I'm doing as we go day by day. So the first question I got was from Ilza, and she simply asked for me to explain to people why Wegmans is just the best. And for anybody who doesn't know, Wegmans is a grocery store. It's like a chain, but it's predominantly only in the Northeast. I know that there's some like down more south, like in the Carolinas and in Virginia, but predominantly it's just like up here. And I have been to other grocery stores. I've been to like Trader Joe's, I've been to Publix, I've been to the wholesale type stores like Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club. I've been to them all and nothing even slightly comes close to Wegmans. Everybody is always going on about how great Trader Joe's is, and so Chris and I went there. Upon arrival, like the whole experience, disappointing. It's literally the size of a shoebox and just terrible vibes. I don't know, it's just, you walk into Wegmans and you have like this it starts off with just a gigantic, and I mean gigantic, produce section, and just then you walk over to the prepared foods, and it's different now during COVID than regular times, but there's like 5 to 8 different soups, an entire salad bar, a whole like Chinese food section, a whole pizza shop, a sub shop, a sushi shop, you name it, it's all there. And just everything about Wegmans is phenomenal. So if you don't have one and you are forced to go to places like Trader Joe's, I feel sorry for you because it is just a terrible place. Give me 1 second. Let me figure out what full boxes I'm going to use. So I usually use the 7 through here and then 2 in the sidebar. So I'm going to need 9 full boxes. I know I want to use the couple, so that's 1. I definitely want to use the pizza, so that's 2. So I need to not use one of the ones on here. And I also have this. Right? So that would be 7, 8, 9. Okay. Is it weird if I just use half of this and just use the couple half? Because like I don't have kids nor want them. I think I'm going to nix the double box, which is going to make planning kind of weird for me because I almost always use a double box, but that's okay. But yeah, overall, Wegmans is just the shit and everything else sucks, is essentially where I am at with that. So, the next question that I got is from Sophie Plans, and she asked me why I'm so perfect, and I'm not perfect, you are perfect, and I love you. The next question I got is from Laurel Nicole Plans, and that kind of looks weird, but like, whatever. She asked me what's my favorite TV show, and my favorite TV show of all time is House, like House MD, you know, the cynical doctor. that is my #1 favorite show of absolute all time. I believe it's on Amazon Prime is where you can watch it. If you have not seen it, it is fantastic. But some other honorable mentions for my other like favorite shows is The Big Bang Theory. Love that one. Gossip Girl. Very classic girl answer, but I'm a big fan. Full House, you know, sometimes we just never grow up, and that's okay. And yeah, those are probably like my all-time favorite TV shows. Next, from Dandy_plans, she asked, what made you decide to start doing Plan With Me's? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The #1 reason I decided to start doing Plan With Me's is the disgusting number of kits that I have and my inability to stop buying them. I have 2 binders full, probably over 100 kits, just sitting there. And I was going through pulling what kits I wanted to use for February, and I just was shocked. At first I thought like, oh, I don't have enough Valentine's Day kits because I like to do Valentine's for the whole month of February. And then I realized, oh no, Hannah, you have too many. So I decided I would just buy a second planner so I can use double the amount of kits and start moving some. I swear I have some stickers in my collection that I've had some like kits for years. And then I'm like, I'm gonna use that next year, and then new stuff comes out, and then I use the new stuff. So you may see in these videos more like older kits, and I apologize if they're not still available, but that is what we are doing and how we are doing it, and the reason behind starting to do these videos. Next, from planning_with_Sabrina, Disney favorites, and I am excited about this question. She asked for my favorite park, ride, character, and movie. So I've not been to Disneyland in California, but I've been to Disney World in Florida, and I've been to Disneyland Paris. And out of all of those things, my favorite park is hands down, no questions asked, Magic Kingdom. When you walk in and see Cinderella Castle and you walk down Main Street, and if tears do not come to your eyes, you're doing it wrong. That's just bottom line. And so, yes, easy question, Magic Kingdom, #1 favorite. I put that down so crooked, I'm disgusted in myself. Okay, so the next part of that question was my favorite ride. I really like It's a Small World, which I think is not most people's, favorite ride, but I am a big fan of it. I enjoy it. So I think I will say that. I'll go through each of the parks. Magic Kingdom, my favorite ride is It's a Small World. And then if you go to Epcot, my favorite ride is Test Track, probably. I don't know, I just think that ride is cool. I don't really go on a ton of rides at Epcot. Soarin' is fun, but probably Test Track. Animal Kingdom, probably the Kilimanjaro Safari. Does that count as a ride? They don't really have any good rides there. That's my least favorite park. I also like Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom. Hollywood Studios is kind of hard for me because I have not been to Disney in a while, and it makes my heart cry. But last time I went there was before Toy Story Land was even open. So that was all under construction. I haven't seen all of the new Star Wars stuff. So I feel like that's kind of an unfair question to even ask me. But because I'm sure something from Star Wars Land would be my actual favorite. So I'm just going to pass on Hollywood Studios for favorite ride at the moment. And then the favorite thing that we went on when we were in Disneyland Paris was their version of Space Mountain. And it's actually really funny. So predominantly all of the signs in Disneyland Paris are in French, obviously. You're in France. But I don't know any French, and, like, it was called, like, Galactic Space Mountain or something along those lines. It had all this Star Wars stuff, and so my mind thought it was going to be like Space Mountain. So we get in line, we're waiting, and I'm explaining it to Chris that it's like not like a scary roller coaster, but it doesn't go upside down. It's not too crazy. A roller coaster in the dark. And he agrees, bless his heart, because he is terrified of heights. So we go on it, and the second we get on the ride, instead of it being like a lap bar like Space Mountain in Florida, it's one of those over-the-shoulder bars, and I immediately knew at that moment that this was going to be nothing like Space Mountain in Florida. And it was not. It was crazy, wild, and in my humble opinion, amazing. And you were flipping upside down, doing corkscrews. It was intense. And we got off the ride, and Chris just looked at me, and I knew he was so mad. But it's still one of my favorite parts about going there, and so that would definitely be my favorite ride at Disneyland Paris. The next part of her question is my favorite character. My favorite character to, like, meet at Disney World would be Gaston, because I just think he's funny as hell. But, like, my favorite just Disney character, Elsa, 100%. That is my girl. That is my icon. I love her. Obsessed with Elsa. My other favorite princess is, like, my top 5 is Elsa, Ariel, Rapunzel, Mulan, maybe Belle, Cinderella. I don't know. None of the other ones really stand out to me like those 4. They're my absolute favorites, but if I could only pick one, Elsa, for sure. And then my favorite Disney movie, Frozen, specifically Frozen 2. I just watched that with I just put it on while I was at my dad's house yesterday, and he watched it kind of with me, and he really enjoyed it. Love Frozen 2. It's fantastic. Other than that, Frozen 1 and The Little Mermaid. The same ones that are, like, my favorite characters are my favorite movies. But definitely, like, can't live without Frozen. If I'm having a bad day, Frozen is what is put on the TV. The narcoleptic planner asked me, how did I learn to make stickers? And I learned how to make stickers from my friend Carly, who is Carly Plans. That's C-A-R-L-E-A Plans on Instagram. She's one of my IRL friends, and during the pandemic, she was making stickers, and I was like, whatever, I'm bored, I'll buy the stuff. And so I started making stickers, and she literally sent me, like, step-by-step videos on how to do everything. So definitely her, the #1 person who helped me in my sticker making journey. My next question that I got was from Plans with Ashley. She asked a couple of different questions, one being, how long have I been planning and how did I get into it? I have been planning since 2015, and I feel like a lot of us, I started planning because of Elle Fowler from Glam Planner. I would watch her YouTube videos, and I thought that it looked like a blast, so that's what I started doing. Plans with Ashley also asked, how did I start my Etsy shop? And honestly, I don't even know how to answer this. Sorry if I'm out of frame. Like I said, Carly showed me how to make stickers, sent me videos, and I was like, might as well. And then I literally just decided I was opening an Etsy shop, and that was that. She also asked me, would I talk about my tattoos and how many I have? I have 21 tattoos. And we would be here. It would probably take, like, the entire video to talk about all of them. I am more than happy to talk about all of them and let you know what all of them are. But I'd probably do that as, like, a dedicated, like, question part of a video. So maybe next Plan With Me, I'll ask for specifically tattoo-related questions. I'll tell you my favorite tattoos that I have are probably my knees, because they were actually hell to get tattooed. So I just have a special love for them because of how painful they were. And then I'm also a really big fan of my Pikachu tattoo. It's like a hand holding a Pokeball that's opening and Pikachu's jumping out, but on the Pokemon ball, or on the hand, is the different gym badges from Indigo League. And I don't know, I like I didn't really have any reference photos. I completely came up with the concept on my own, so I'm just really proud of that one. Okay, let me just cut this. This is how I do my bottom washi. I just, you know, trim it on off and have it go all the way down to the bottom. Pink Planet Design asked me, were you a sticker lover kid, and if so, did you use them or hoard them? Yes, I was a sticker loving kid. I remember distinctly one day taking like just a shit ton of stickers and sticking them all over me, and then they wouldn't come off. My mom had to scrub me in the bathtub for like, as a little kid, it felt like hours till my skin was raw trying to get all of the stickers off. But honestly, like, most of my memories of stickers as a kid are more so my sister being into stickers. She would have these, like, sticker books where you would have to, like, find the certain stickers in the back of the book and put them on the right page, if I'm remembering correctly. But I was always into, like, planning and being organized. I always had a calendar hung up in my room with all of, like, my schedule. Okay, so before I start my sidebar, the next question I got was from Rebecca.Rad. My favorite piece of clothing that I own. I don't know. I don't really feel like I care all that much about clothes, honestly. It's not like one of my favorite things. I do have a lot of like Wednesday Addams style dresses, and I'm a big fan of those. That's like very much so my style. And then I also recently got this one skirt, and I've posted it on my story before, where like half of the skirt is black and white plaid and the other half is like blue plaid. And I just think that's kind of a unique piece. So I do really like that one as well. 330 Plans asked me, do I ever eat spicy nuggets? And the answer is no. I have tried them one time because Chris got them, but I don't like spicy anything. I'm a baby. I think a mild chicken wing is too spicy. Make fun of me as you want. I don't care. I don't like it. Don't eat it. No. 0% chance. Bonjour. Domi asked me, who are your favorite bands and musicians? And I really like pop punk. Like in the car I listen to a lot of like State Champs, The Story So Far, Issues, like Blink-182, some like basic bitch shit. But honestly, if I'm in the car by myself without Chris to tell me no, or that he's annoyed by it, I literally just listen to Frozen music because I have a problem, okay? Spotter4811 asked me, what is my favorite thing about living where I live? And the answer to that is nothing. I hate New York. I hate living here. I hate the weather. I hate the people. I literally hate everything about it. I don't have one positive thing to say about it. So, that is that. Sylvia Cross _ asked me again, what's my favorite Disney movie? I'm gonna stick with my answer of Frozen. Don't come for me for this, but I don't really like Pixar movies. I think they're too sad and they make me upset. So I don't really watch those, but like, and I know this isn't even technically a Pixar movie, but I do really like Wreck-It Ralph. So we'll throw that in there too to change it up a little. Almost to the end of the questions. Audie Plans asked me, what's my favorite season and my favorite activity to do in the season? My favorite season is spring, and that is for the fact that where I live, upstate New York, it snows for what feels like 8 months out of the year, or is just cold and disgusting. So when spring hits and it's like truly the beginning of spring, it's like everybody is on the same wavelength. We're all excited. We're all happy. It's just like a good time. I just like driving around with your windows down when it's finally not negative 30 degrees out. So that is why spring is my favorite. And then I have a couple of questions here from Crafty Inked Girl, Liz, who I love. She is super nice. She asked me how I got into planning. Same answer as before, Fowler from Glam Planner. And then she also asked me, how did Chris and I meet and how did I know he was the one? You ready for this romantic love story, guys? Chris and I met on Tinder. You know, he was one of those types of guys that would just swipe right on every single girl and then, you know, see who his matches were and then went from there if he wanted to message them. Me, I was the type of girl where if I saw a guy with a guitar and guitar and tattoos in his photos, I was gonna swipe right. So, geez Louise, I swiped right, he swiped right. I will never forget my bio on Tinder said the following: chicken nugget Harry Potter enthusiast, chicken nugget connoisseur, and lover of corny pickup lines. And he started messaging me about a Harry Potter bar crawl that he was going to, which in retrospect is kind of funny because I don't drink, so like not the best like way to enter the conversation. But nonetheless, we started talking. And we went on a terrible, and I mean awful, terrible, worst ever possible first date. We joke about it now that like it was just not good. So if you want that story, I can tell it. Just let me know below if you're interested in that. And then how did I know he was the one? I don't really know how to answer that. I can tell you like how I knew that like I was in love with him. And we started dating in September and my mom passed away in November, and you know, it's kind of a difficult time for your girl. And just the way he took care of me and checked in on me and made sure I was doing okay was just the sweetest thing ever. And in that moment I was just like, yo, he's a keeper. I like this one. So, like, that's how I knew that, you know, maybe he would be, that I really liked him, that I loved him. And then he, on that following New Year's Eve at midnight is when he told me he loved me. And, you know, because I'm a little bitch and was not going to say that first because I'm scared. And that was really cute. He was really, I was at the bar he was working at, and he was really drunk. He drank a lot of champagne that night, and he said he needed that liquid courage. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like just when you know, you know. And he just was the one for me. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting this deco on the top. It's all so cute. I think these tweezers are from, honestly, I don't know. I'll have to ask my friend. She bought them for me. And I don't know how I planned without tweezers before, honestly, because now I feel like I can't do a damn thing without them. But I don't really know where they're from. So I will ask her and I will link it in the description box. So I think that's it for the deco. I put the date numbers on there from ScribblePrintsCo. The kits from ScribblePrintsCo. Bottom washi overlays, ScribblePrintsCo. Underlays are from ya girl. So I'm going to trim that. Okay, I'm just gonna use now this roll of header overlay tapes from Sticky Essentials and put them on the headers, and then I will zoom in and be back with the day by day. Okay guys, I'm zoomed in now. I'm going to fill out my sidebar really quick. And honestly, I used to, I guess I should say, use this sidebar thing. You can't really tell, it's like a white one, to mark Chris's work schedule, because he would work like a varying schedule as a server, but because of the pandemic, he's been out of work, so I literally just write that he's off every day, because I don't even really, in my actual planner, use my sidebar functionally. I wish that, like, kits just came with one big sticker to put on the side, because I don't care about it. I use my habit tracker. I have one of those, like, daily journal things where it asks you, like, it's like a 5-year journal and asks you a question every day. So I use a journal script from my shop. And then in this box, I'll either do like if there's something big to put that week, I'll put it. Otherwise, I just put like some sort of self-care type of quote. I'm going to use this glasses clinking sticker from SPC. I didn't mention it. This is like New Year's week. And I'm just going to write hello 2021. Okay, so now in for the day by day. Start with first things first. Okay, I was looking. I have like all my stickers pulled already. The first thing I am going to mark is that I got paid. I have like 2 paydays a week, one for like my regular job and then one for Etsy. And Etsy does their payouts on Monday. So I'm going to use a little thing to mark that right at the top. And then I have this sticker from Once More with Love that I'm going to use to mark that. And then next, I watched a lot of YouTube on my phone that day. So I'm going to use one of these labels to mark that. And then I have this movie clapper from my shop, along with a YouTube binge script. And I'm using silver foil, so everything's in silver. I don't know how well you can see that. In silver foil, it says YouTube binge, also from my shop. And then I went to the bank. I don't really remember why. I think it was to deposit a check, maybe? I'm gonna go with that. We'll use another little thing to mark that. Maybe it's a pink one. Oops, wrong way. And then I marked that I got Burger King for a lunch. So I'm gonna use this little strip of washi along with this cute little silver burger from my shop as well. And then in the afternoon, my dad needed me to wrap a couple of Christmas presents for him. So, you know, I'd be a good daughter and go do that. He has a really bad back, so like sitting on the floor wrapping gifts is just a no-go for him. So I'm going to use another strip of washi, but this time patterned washi, and use this Dad's House sticker and put it right in the middle. It's from Happy Daya, or Daya, I don't really know how to say that. And then me and Chris went on a date that night. I think we went to Smoky Bones, which is not really my favorite, because they used to have chicken and waffles and they took that off of the menu because of the pandemic, which I understand, but it's still sad because it's like the only thing I like there besides the cornbread. So I have this couple sticker from a shop I believe is called Millie Paper Co. Millie something Millie. I'll have it in the description box, along with a silver foiled date script from SPC. And then at the bottom, I am going to mark with a little pink strip of washi that me and Chris take turns like picking a show to watch, and it is his turn right now, and we are watching this anime called Black Clover. So I'm going to take this little TV icon from my shop, which is literally my most used sticker ever. And then I have a script that I made for myself that just says black clover in silver foil, which anime scripts will be coming to the shop in February. So that was everything for Monday. And then on to Tuesday. The first things first is that it snowed a lot, and that's gross, and I hated it. And I guess another reason why I despise living here. I'm gonna use a blue half box. And then I have this little bundled up guy from Once More with Love, and I'm gonna mark it on this side. And I have a Fuck This script from My Shop in Black. And then the next thing is that I watched more YouTube. I pretty much do that every day at work while I'm waiting for my clients to submit their payroll, so I'll just watch that on my phone. And so I'm gonna use I like to use the patterned labels always to mark that. And if I can get this sticker up, another one of these bad boys. I'm going to mark it exactly like I did, except for I'm using I just wanted to use up this sheet. I had 3 left of these ones on white paper. I don't even offer white paper anymore, and I'm sick of them being in my collection. So I'm marking that there, and then I work with one of my best friends, Mackenzie, and we get lunch together every day, but, gotta mark it. I'm going to use this pink, bigger label to mark that. And I have a little foiled French fry from ScribblePrintsCo, along with a custom from my own shop that just says with Kenzie in silver. So yes, and then that afternoon is when I did all of the foiling for the Hannah bundle that recently came out. If you haven't checked it out, do that. It's pretty fabulous. It's like a pink hollow. So I spent literally the majority of the night doing that. So I'm going to use a little flag, which I like using the flags in the weird shaped boxes because you get to see more of the pretty underlay. And I have this little heart eye cat from Whimsical Cat Studios because that's how I feel when I foil. It's just a lot of joy. Then I'm going to use a patterned half box, a rounded one, to mark that this was when I went down this deep, dark rabbit hole of watching this shitty reality show from MTV called Are You the One? And it's so bad, but I could not look away. I've watched, I think, all up to season 6. I can't find season 7 and 8 on any streaming platform. I literally got a new streaming platform just to watch more of this show. Okay. So I'm gonna use this little TV, and it's from the Prairie Planner. And then I'll write that in. Then on Wednesday is when I upload videos. So I am going to grab a dark gray little thing, I guess. And then I have this little camera guy from Once More with Love, along with an upload script from my shop. And this font is my favorite of all of the font choices. And it's font choice 1 because it's number 1 to me. Next, as you can probably guess, I watched more YouTube. And I'm going to mark it literally with the exact same 2 stickers as yesterday. So pop this and this in there. And then I planned that day in the morning. Usually I plan on Thursdays, but I didn't this week because I knew we would be getting out of work early. We tend to get out early before holidays, and so I didn't want to be in the middle of planning and then have them be like, yo, you can leave. I just want to be able to leave. So I'm going to use this book icon because the sticker I have is kind of big. I have this little planning girl. I don't know what shop this is from. It was a gift, and the sheet was really big, so I had to cut it to fit it in my sticker storage. So I'm not sure, but then I have a silver plan script from MagicPrintsCo. And then I am going to grab the white color little thing. Oops. I think it's probably, nope, I can make it not layer that too bad. That's fine. And I'm going to grab this little fork and knife from the Coffee Monsters Co. for getting lunch with my friend. So I'm also going to use the with Kenzie from my shop. So next, I had a really bad day this day. I remember having a bad day, so me and Chris went to Chick-fil-A, which he hates Chick-fil-A, but, you know, I had a gift card. And so I went, and I have this, like, Chick-fil-A doodle from the Coffee Monsters Co., along with a super old Chick-fil-A script from my shop. It, like I said, it's still on the white paper, which I don't even offer anymore. Is what it is. And then, like I said, I was having a day, as we do. And so I am going to mark that with one of these labels, I guess. These, like, skinnier labels on the label add-on sheet. Oops. Use that along with this sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. and my favorite sticker in my shop, Sad Bitch, because that's how I was feeling. And then, you know, we continued on our train wreck adventure of watching Are You the One? Okay, what do I want to use to mark it? This is like an older format, so it doesn't have like the same like stickers that I used to mark everything. Like there's no third boxes, and that's like kind of what I would want to use to mark this. And since I don't have a script, I don't want to like cut a box. I guess I will use a half box. Sure. We'll use another, or a quarter box, another one of these rounded quarter boxes. And I have another foiled TV from my shop. So that is everything for this first half. Moving on now to the second half. This was New Year's Eve, so we will put that in with, I'm going to use like this piece of washi because I'm using a foiled sticker, and I don't want to see like the icon from the little thing. Just have this little wine glass from Once More, or I have a wine glass from ScribblePrintsCo. And then because of the holiday, our paydays were moved around, which was actually really annoying, being a payroll administrator and having to explain that to people because banks were closed on Fridays. So I got paid that day as well. I'm going to use this same sticker that I used to mark the other one. Again, shocker, I'm sure you can't guess what's coming next. A fancy label to mark that I watched more YouTube. Big surprise. Another one of these from my shop, along with this YouTube binge sticker, and that was the last one on that sheet, and I'm happy to see it go. So then, like I said, I knew we would most likely get out of work early that day, so I'm going to use a pink little thing, and I have, like, from the emoji sampler, this one, that just looks like at peace, so happy, from Coffee Monsters Co. And then down here at the bottom, I worked on orders for the majority of New Year's Eve night. So I am going to put this, I can never like figure out which side to put them on, but I'm going to mark that like with one of these. I have this printer from Chasing Chels that I'm going to put here, and then a silver work script from my shop. And then I watched more of my stupid show. We'll use this little label to mark that. And another little TV icon from my shop. And then I was so tired. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what my issue was. But I literally went to sleep at like Like, the clock struck midnight. I told Chris Happy New Year, and then I rolled over and went to sleep. Like, 12:01, I was out. So, I'm going to use this sticker from Fox and Cactus, and, like, I really like her stickers. However, I hate how yellow the blonde girl's hair is. It doesn't match a lot, and her dress is, like, a bright, bright, bright purple. I wish that just, like, all of them had more neutral clothes, because I feel like it would match more. And then I have this Tired as Fuck script from my shop. So then we move on to Friday, and it was, of course, New Year's Day. I'm just going to use another little thing to mark. I'm going to use a little thing to mark it because it was a minuscule part of my day. That is so crooked. I have to fix it. Okay. So I have this one girl that was like on a mini sheet from the Coffee Monster. She's called like this color blonde. Perfect. A gray dress. Perfect. Love. Use that to mark that it is New Year's Day and that I had the day off from work. Because that is exciting. So I'm going to use a dark gray little thing to mark that with this Coffee Monsters Co. little dude. And then the next thing I'm going to mark is that it was the first, so I was billed for my SPC monthly kit. I'm going to grab a circle icon of like the SPC logo and mark that there. And then I slept in, which was wonderful. We love to see that. I'm gonna use this pink label, and I have a cute little Snorlax from Coffee Monsters Co. along with a sleep in script from my shop. And then in the afternoon, Chris and I went on a little cute date to my favorite restaurant changes all the time. Like, if somebody was to ask me, oh my god, this whole time I'm pissed. I had the third boxes, they just were on this page. Anywho, my favorite restaurant changes all the time, but as of currently, if you were to ask me, my favorite restaurant is the Buffalo Wild Wings. So Chris and I got some of that goodness, and I have like this little drumstick from ScribblePrintsCo. And then I did some more working on some orders because you guys are amazing. Where is the page I'm looking for? Oh, it's literally on top. Okay. I'm gonna take this little patterned box to mark that. And like I said, it's literally the only thing I did that night. And I'm going to mark it literally exactly the same. The printer from Chasing Chels. And the, if I can get the sticker up, a work script from my shop. Saturday was a busy one. First and foremost, my credit card bill was due, so I'm just going to use a piece of washi. I think I will grab this one here. And again, this is like a script from my shop in my like old paper. But I'm just gonna put that there in the middle. Credit card payment, that was due. And then we do our laundry at my dad's house because the one at my apartment I'm not a fan of. My sister lives in my apartment complex, and she literally has nothing but issues with the machine in her building, and I just am not like a fan of having to pay to do my laundry when I'm already paying hundreds of dollars in rent. Okay, that's just living there, I guess. Looks terrible. So we go to my dad's house, and it's like good, get to see him, whatever. So I have these little like dirty clothes from Cricut Paper Co. along with a wash your damn clothes sticker, which was like the first sticker I ever made. And I'm sorry if that bothers you how crooked that is. It's bothering me too, and I'm not making eye contact with it because I'm disgusted. after that, we went to Target, which we always do on Saturdays, so I can get my blue raspberry sparkle ice drinks. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't know, but they're all the rage. And then I have a Target foiled sticker from MagicPrintsCo. And then this was a very, very, very busy afternoon. The first thing we did, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you know, get groceries, because I always do my grocery hauls on my Instagram. I, for once in my life, looked at, like, my leftover stickers, and I found this, like, foiled grocery cart. I have no idea where it's from, but it's cute. And then a groceries script from my shop. And apparently we got pizza this day. Don't remember that. I don't like pizza, so I don't know what Chris did to talk me into doing that. But we will mark it. I have this cute little pizza icon from my shop. Mark that there in silver. And then I cleaned. I did a really, 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 really big clean. Took down all the Christmas decorations, you know, like that clean. So it took forever, but it was like the biggest relief once it was done. I'm gonna use a pink label to mark this. And I have, I don't know the name of this character, but it's like a girl mopping the floor, and it's from a shop called You Plan You. So I'm gonna use that along with this. Again, it's on my old matte paper or my old white paper, and it just says clean the fucking house, because that was me. And then after all of my cleaning, I decided I was going to treat myself. And if any of you know me, what did I treat myself with? McDonald's. Yes, I did. Here's some French fry sticker from ScribblePrintsCo, along with a McDonald's script from my shop. And then we will move on to Sunday, which the first thing I did was I slept in. I'm gonna use a blue label. And I have this little pillow here. I don't know where that is from, but I will have all shops I use linked in the description box below. And it just says, the snuggle is real. And then a sleep in script from my shop. Put that down terribly, but okay. The next thing we did is we went to Chris's dad's house to exchange Christmas gifts. His dad lives about an hour away, so it took up a good portion of our afternoon, which was fine. It was nice to see him. And I have this little house sticker from Once More With Love. Then after that, Chris and I grabbed lunch because we were starving. We slept in, so we didn't have time to eat before we went. And his dad literally lives in the middle of nowhere, so there's not really anything to eat out there. I'm going to use this and use a little fork and spoon and plate from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. And then I worked more on orders. Usually I work on orders these 3 days of the week since I'm not at work. So I have this little fun-sized box, and we are going to mark it literally exactly the same. The printer from Chasing Chels, work script from my shop, and then the only other thing I really did that evening was watch Zoe 101. Okay, like I said, I got a whole new streaming service to watch Are You the One, which is CBS All Access, and they have all the old Nickelodeon shows. I'm currently watching Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, which I will never mark in my planner because it is way too long. But yeah, another TV icon from my shop. Now give me 1 second and I will fill everything in. Okay guys, that is everything for my first plan with me. I'll have all shops that I used linked down below. If you liked it or have any questions, if you have any questions you want me to answer in my next one, put them below. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell, do all the things, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!